Alright guys, welcome back to another episode for Smite. This one's going to be pretty straightforward. It's going to go over some of the other changes that went down in the patch. Some of the aesthetics I'm going to go over first. I'm going to get those out of the way. Niza has a dance. There are also two other gods. Isis and, who's the other one that had a dance? Can't remember. Niza's dance. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Hades had a dance too. That's it. That's it. His dance is very straightforward. I don't even know what it's a reference to. It's just kind of boring, honestly. His face doesn't change at all. Her dance is, honestly, everyone was expecting this, I think. It'd be kind of silly if you weren't. That's right. She does the chicken dance. She does the chicken dance. Yup. That's, look at her smile, like a goofball. That's dumb. That dance is dumb. Let's see what she looks like when she's Scarlet Coven. Might be a little bit scary. Might be a terrifying dance. Oh my god, that is such a cool skin. Nope, still sucks. Sorry. Alright, so next up was Hades. Hades, you can't really see on the screen. We'll actually have to like go in game if you really want to see it, because he literally floats off the screen and you can no longer see him anymore. I had to buy it so that I could actually fucking look at the whole dance, because he floats about 18 feet off the ground. So here he goes. Oh, there he goes. Where's his head and arms? Oh, he's going higher. Can't see him. I can see a little bit. Yeah, there. His arm's gone. If I knew what this dance was, I'd say something. I don't. Whatever. Alright, so we're going to look at a couple of skins. Let's go to the jungle practice. I'll show you some skins. First one up is going to be the new Habwa skin, which is called Infinity Wave.
Whoa.
It's actually really interesting. It's basically a recolor, but they've also changed his voice a bit. And anyone who notices, anyone who played a bit of, or who watched Dragon Ball Z,
The galaxy is a cold, unforgiving, dangerous place.
will know that that is, without a doubt, unmistakably Vegeta. So they got the same voice actor who did Vegeta, and he does a couple of other voices in the game too. They also got the same voice actor who did Goku, and Goku does, let's see, the guy who voiced Goku, I think he does Vegeta, or Goku does On Her.
Power overwhelming.
Let's see, you want a Gem of Isolation? What else do we want on him? Do we want to, you know, just whatever. It doesn't really matter. There you go. He's got items now. Now, it's basically a recolor, although it's got a lot of really cool sounds. Also, his but the voice pack is different as well. So that's one of the big things that came with this, is that it's a 400 gem recolor, but the reason why it's a 400 gem recolor is because it comes with custom voice pack. So. And the recolor had a bit more care put into it than a lot of others did. For instance, his 2 looks amazing and sounds amazing. Like, listen to this. And you can see it. You can see, like, the galaxies. It's really fucking cool. Also, let's see, his 3, Black Void.
Bathe in the glow. Bathe in the glow.
His 1, it's got like a little plasma kind of sound effect. Well, unfortunately, fucking Raw blinded us a little bit. I'll show you that again, but I mean, basically, it's the same thing. They're black. They got stars painted in them, which is really cool. His voice back was awesome though.
Hotter than a supernova.
Yup. Let's see.
My fault.
My fault.
Out of mana. I am the universe.
I'm the universe.
Not bad. Finally.
Finally. Mm-hmm. A flood protection? Really? I'm in motherfucking jungle mode? Let's see. Vivi.
Please. In space, no one can hear you spam.
His voice pack is really fun, and you can really hear that it's Vegeta too. Like, there's no mistaking it. It is absolutely Vegeta, which is just, to me, that makes it.
In space, no one can hear you spam.
I love it. I love it so much. I love everything about it. Let's see, retreat. Did that? Did that not? Why did that not?
Retreat.
VSR.
Falling back.
Oh. Yeah. So VSR means I'm retreating. You got a lot of them. Let's see.
I'm on it.
Gank.
I'll gank left leg.
A lot of it sounds just pretty normal.
Nice job.
Let's see, what else is there? Good luck.
Good luck. Hi.
Hi. He sounds kind of shy when he does it, which is just hilarious to me.
Good game.
Let's see, and curses.
Infinite curses. Waste of space.
That's too bad. So let's go ahead and actually do our ult this time. Let's land it.
Bathe in the glow.
As you can see, it looks pretty much the same, just like black ink with stars in it as well. That's about it. That's Habois. The voice pack is amazing, so if you have the voice pack, you may want to consider getting this skin. The skin looks pretty good. The voice pack changes are really good, especially if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan. You'll really like this. Plus, I think as long as this is successful, then you'll continue to make sure that the original voice actor for Vegeta in the American dubs of Dragon Ball Z continues to get money, because they'll bring him back for other stuff too, and he'll get paid, and he'll be able to make a living. I'm sure he doesn't have a problem making a living, honestly, but you know, just putting that out there. So let's go to another skin real quick, because we spent enough time on this. This one was pretty good. The other skin was the Pajama Party skin for Kumbhakarna, but I didn't buy it. I thought that I did, because you get like 10,000 gems. I thought that I'd bought it, but I didn't buy it. It doesn't matter, really. All of his attacks are exactly the same, but his voice pack is different. So I'll go ahead and buy it on another account. I'll put it in another video really quick. So I'm gonna jump into something else though. There was another thing I wanted to show, which give me 1 second and I'll show that. Next up, guys, Hell finally has a recolor. So it's basically, I mean, it's not a premium skin, which I know a lot of people were really wanting, but she at least finally has a recolor, which is sugar and spice. So she's got bright white and then incredibly sexy red leather kind of things going on. Now her attacks all look the same. Her voice pack is still exactly the same. It hasn't changed at all. The only thing that's changed is the color. The color of her attacks, again, is exactly the same. Same white energy, same purple energy. A lot of people said they'd rather it be red with this, but whatever. I mean, not really much you can do there. That's how it is. Here's Pajama Party. His voice pack is custom. It is different. I do not have the gems to purchase it right now.
Enemies behind us. Enemies have returned. I'm on it. Enemy missing middle. Defend the Gold Fury. I'll defend the Gold Fury. I'll defend left lane. No problem. Set up an ambush.
I take that back. His voice pack hasn't changed. That was the reason why I decided not to buy the skin to show it off on a different account. There's not really any point. His voice pack is exactly the same. His attacks all look the same. The only difference is he has a teddy bear on his back. He's also carrying a lamp, which is just pretty funny. And his underwear is showing out of his little butt flap, which is adorable with his little bunny slippers as well. So it's not a bad skin if you like Kumbhakarna. I'd say pick it up. Although again, it's not really. I mean, 400 gem skin. All he's doing is wearing a different outfit. I put skins like this basically on the Recolor list. Like, it's not that different from his original skin. So for me, it's not that different from a Recolor. The only thing that changes is that his attacks now have stars and moons added to them. But I mean, does that really matter? It's up to you guys. It's a 400 gem skin. It's not part of the Odyssey. The Hebo skin is part of the Odyssey. It was the next Odyssey, Infinity Wave. And then after that, I think the next thing up is going to be the Chinese Pagoda Ward, and then I don't know what else they're going to have after that. Then we're moving on to India, which is going to be pretty cool. There were a couple of other changes. Cabrakan, I believe, is he's different now. His Seismic Crush, actually now he gains 70%. Is it Seismic Crush? Yeah, that's his one. He gains a 70% attack speed boost whenever he attacks. That means that it's a lot easier to land his attack. Instead of you swinging up and taking 7 hours to land your attack and then being able to just easily walk away and avoid it, he now just attacks pretty much instantly and smacks it in the face, which allows a stun. Also, his Refraction Shield has changed. So as you level it up, the stun duration goes up. It starts at 1.1 instead of 1 second. And then it works its way up to 1.2, 1.3, 4, and then 5. That's all that's been changed with that, really. His Tectonic, also his Refraction Shield, the reset is shorter. I think it's down from 0.8 seconds to 0.3 seconds or something. Basically means his recovery time is a lot shorter. So he does the move and then he can immediately start doing other things as well. He's not just stuck in that ability. Finishing the animations. It doesn't take as long for him to finish the animations. And the same thing happened with this. His animations have changed. So it's now a lot quicker for him to start doing things after Tectonic Shift is done. But the problem with Tectonic Shift, I think, is that you can't really punch people. After you drop Tectonic Shift, your only ability is really to use your Refraction Shield or Tremors, because if you punch them and they're next to the walls, you will inevitably break your own walls and free the enemy that you're trying to trap. So unless they have like no health left, you don't want to be swinging around your own walls. It's just not, it's not good. And since he destroys all of his walls in one hit, it's just, you lose the benefit of leveling up Tectonic Shift, which is, I mean, that's not what you want. It's not good. Power is pretty impressive on it. So Cabrakan is actually, this made him quite good. Well, significantly better, I should say. He's not unbelievable anymore, but now he's much more viable than he was before, because his abilities are much more useful than they were before. Excuse me. So his 1 is now an Interrupt, which is a lot easier to land. His 2 is a much better Interrupt. It stuns longer, so that's a big plus. So, you know, he's not bad. Also, there was another item that was added into the game, which I'm gonna have to pick up a physical. There we go. Character builder. New item was added. Go to attack speed items, and it is known as the Ikaval. I think that's it. Ikaval. I'm not sure. It's 30% additional. It's incredibly cheap. It's $16.50. It's ridiculously cheap. It gives you 30 attack speed, 30% more attack speed. Each successful basic attack increases your physical power by 10 and reduces your target's power from items by 10 for 3 seconds. That is really, really good, because this is an item that gives you physical power with its passive. So your first attack doesn't have any, but if you land 3 attacks, you get 30% physical, or 30 additional physical power. You also reduce your opponent's physical power, meaning that boxing you, if you have Ikaval, is dangerous, because you're going to get weaker as the fight drags on. Not something a lot of people want to deal with. And it's so cheap that I expect to see this item a lot. It's just good. It's just really good. Especially on, this is really for people like Callie who really suffered because they needed that attack speed and they needed some way to box better. Callie now has a much better way to box with this because she'll be able to get this just almost instantly. Very early game will you have Ichabod on Callie. Same thing with Osiris. He'll be able to get this very early on, and boxing him will now be much more dangerous. It's going to be really good on a lot of different people that focus a lot on their auto attacks and stuff. It's just going to be, it's good. It's just an overall good item, and it's mostly because of the price. 30% attack speed, along with 30 potential physical power. You have to land 3 attacks, but it's not bad. Especially, it's a lot easier when your attack speed is increased. So, I don't know if it's going to be amazing, but it's a pretty good item. Also, they added some new items for the short bows, meaning that the short bow itself, 15% attack speed. Oh, holy cow. Really? 15% attack speed for 600 gold. 1,000 more, and you get the hunter's bow, which means you'll only need like 650 more gold to get the 30%. You could actually buy this, the hunter's bow and the short bow, for less than the Ichabod, and you'll have more attack speed. It'll bring you to 40% attack speed, which is what this does. I'm not quite sure how it's going to work. Now, the charged bow, every basic attack has a 25% chance to trigger chain lightning, damaging the target and up to 4 nearby enemies for 20 physical damage. It does not scale with your power, but this is very strong. I'm expecting to see people pick this up. These are the new items, these 4 items right here, and they are very, very good. The charged bow is incredibly good, I think. It is amazing. Heavy hammer, which a lot of people have been using. This is movement. Let's go to power. Heavy hammer's price has been upped. It's now $13.50. It's still the same other than that, but it's now $13.50. A little bit different. It's going to be a little harder to utilize now. I really think that people are going to say fuck heavy hammer. They're just going to get the charged bow or build their way up to Ichabod. Both of them have their advantages. The charged bow has a really good advantage in helping, especially if you're a jungler. I feel like Callie will probably pick this up. She may pick up Ichabod too. I mean, you may end up getting like both of these items, but you can get this item and this item so fucking early on, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, both of them. This is a really good placeholder item. It's so cheap. It's a really good placeholder item. It helps you significantly. I mean, jeez. It's really good. I mean, it's really good. I mean, what more do I need to say about it? Fucking fantastic. So that's it. That's it for the new items. That's it for the new skins. That's it for a lot of the god changes and stuff. And that's it for most of the stuff that came out in the patch. If I've missed anything, I will make another video later and I will include all the things that I missed. But right now, that's about it. I think that when this patch drops, is going to change a lot of things in the game. I think the meta is going to change pretty significantly just because of those items. I also think Cabrakan is going to make a much more powerful showing. Sylvanas, when he's finally able to be played, is just going to be stupid, and I don't think you'll see him very often because he'll be banned out. That's how I feel. I feel like he's going to be banned out very, very, very often. People are not going to want to fight this. The team that has Sylvanas will have such an advantage early game, I feel like. And late game, he's still going to be very helpful because he can still do his knock-up. He still has incredible damage on his ultimate. I mean, 1,000 damage, really. Although it can be negated somewhat. It's still going to be good. It's a dot. He's got his heal. He's got roots. He's got like 3. I think he's got 3 roots in his kit. I think 3 potential roots. Because his passive has a chance to root. His 1 has a chance to root. Oh, this is a stun. He's got 2 roots, a stun, and then a knockup. He's very, very CC heavy. Oh, also, I forgot. You gain allies gain protections whenever they're healed. So whenever they're being healed, they actually gain protections. He's just good. He's just too good. So this is going to be a very interesting patch. I'm very excited to see how it plays out. And I think that's it for now. Was there a new ward skin too? No, still just the Viking Raider. Okay, that's fine. No new ward skins. And that's it for now. So those are my 2 Smite videos. Hope you enjoyed them. And I hope you enjoy playing some Smite. It's going to be really, really good. I'm really excited for this patch. I'm especially excited because after this patch, according to some data mining that's been done, the next god that's going to be released is Ao Quag. He's going to be making a return, and from the way they described his abilities, he sounds like he's going to be a warrior. He also sounds like he's going to be a very interesting warrior. So, but we'll leave that for next time. If you're interested in looking it up for yourself, go to smitedataMining.com. The dude there likes to post stuff that he mines in the PTS servers, so they're pretty interesting. That's it for now. This is Sage, and as always, guys, peace.